Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Move Monday. My name is Coach Travis. So, if you're looking for a movement break that fits smoothly into your workday, well, this session is for you. It's called Stretch and Flex, and it's designed to help you release some of that muscle tightness, improve your mobility, and just to get your body moving. We'll focus on easy stretches, some controlled movements to help you feel more comfortable and relaxed as you go about your day. So you can do this workout at home or on your break or even before or after your shift or even right here at work. No equipment is needed, just a little bit of space to stretch, reset, and move with purpose. All right, team, let's get started. All right, team, so let's get started with that warm up. So meet me here. We're gonna start off by just warming up that upper body. So we're gonna take it to an arm sweep, to a shoulder stretch. So start off by just opening up your arms nice and wide. We're gonna sweep your arms across your body twice. So 1, 2, and then take it to a right shoulder stretch. Stay here for a deep breath, and then we switch it up. So we sweep our arms 1, 2, and then we go to that left side. Nice shoulder stretch, perfect. So team, keep it moving for a total of 20 seconds. Again, arm sweep to a shoulder stretch. Again, we sweep our arms right over left, left over right, going to that left side, stretching out the shoulders. You got it. So continue to engage your core. So we pull that belly button in towards our body, keeping that core nice and tight. We still sweep our arms across our bodies. You got it. Feeling the stretch in your shoulders, your upper back. And just stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. So now we're gonna flow to the lower body. So meet me here. We're gonna take it to an alternating knee hug. So this one's gonna require a little bit of balance, but take your time. We're gonna bring our right knee in towards our chest. We're gonna hug it for a breath, and then we're gonna switch it up, taking that left leg to our chest. You got it. So this is one of those movements where you just pick your own pace. So whatever you're comfortable with, we're alternating, bringing our knees in towards our chest. You're gonna feel the hips get activated. Warming up, right? You're gonna feel a stretch in the back of your legs. Perfect. Again, it's gonna require a little bit of balance. So move at your own pace, and everyone's looking good. Just stay here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. So feel free to grab a quick drink if you need it. We're gonna roll through those 2 movements one more time, starting off with those arm sweeps. All right, team, you ready for this? Again, 20 seconds of work. Meet me here. We're gonna open up our stance. We're gonna open up our arms. Ready, set, and let's go. So we sweep our arms, 1, 2, and then go into that right shoulder stretch. Again, look away from that right arm. Stay here for a breath, and then we sweep again. 1, 2, then we take it to that left arm, looking away. Perfect. Move at your own pace. Total of 20 seconds. Feel free to open up that stance if you need to. Always keep our core tight. And again, team, feel the stretch in the back of your neck, your shoulders, maybe your upper back. Move with purpose. You got it. And just stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Perfect. So let's transition to that lower body. So again, find your balance. We're nice and tall. Keep that core tight. We're alternating, bringing those knees in towards your chest. You got it. And again, the whole ideal here is to stretch out those hips, warm up that lower body. Again, hug your knees if you need to. It's gonna require a little bit of balance. But if it's too much for you, you can just alternate your knee drives too. Perfect. Do what works best for you. We're just warming up. Stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Great job, team. Again, take a break if you need to, but that was great. We just warmed up our upper body. We just knocked out the warm up for our lower body. Now let's jump into this workout. Stretch and flex. So we're gonna start off with some lateral squats. So whenever you're ready, meet me here in this neutral position, kind of in this narrow position. We're gonna step out to the right, opening up our stance. Then we're gonna add our squat, back up nice and tall, and then we're going to the opposite side. All right, awesome, team. All right, you ready for this? We're gonna move for 20 seconds. We're ready, we're set, and let's go. So again, we just step out to the side, we push those hips back, we bend those knees, get low, move into our lateral squats. You pick your own pace. I just want you to try to connect your breathing with your movement. So we inhale in the middle, maybe we breathe out as we add that squat. Nice. Total 20 seconds, keep that core tight. Gonna feel the work in the lower body, still gonna feel the activation in the hips, and we're almost there. Stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Breathe it out, shake it out if you need to. Perfect. All right, movement number 2. One of my favorite movements. These are called split stance deadlifts. We're gonna go without any equipment. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the split stance. So I got my left leg in front, gonna kick that right leg back, and then just lift that right heel. That back leg kind of acts as a kickstand. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna push our hips back. We're gonna take our hands, just kind of reach towards your knees, and then maybe reach towards the ankles. Make sure your back is flat, and then whenever you're ready, we're gonna come all the way up, squeeze those glutes. You got it? You ready? We're set, and let's go. So we're gonna move for a total of 20 seconds here. Split stance deadlift. We're focusing on the left leg. Again, we push the hips back, reaching for those ankles. We come back up nice and tall. We squeeze those glutes. Perfect. Look at that. We're almost there, team. Stay here for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Breathe it out. We're gonna do the same thing to the opposite side. So this time I have my right leg in front. I'm kicking my left leg back. Find your balance. We push the hips back. Bend the knee, bend that front knee just a little bit as we move. We're ready, we're set, and let's make it work. Perfect. So again, push the hips back. Move intentionally, so that means just keeping that core tight. Know what you're doing. Know where you're feeling the work at. And I'm feeling the work in my right leg. So I'm feeling it in the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes. Again, that back leg is just like a kickstand. It's there to help keep you stable. But keep that core tight too. Pull that belly button in. It's gonna help keep you balanced also. And we're almost there, team. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Split stance deadlifts. I love those. You've probably felt it all in the lower body. Take a quick breather if you need it, because we're going to transition to our next movement, and it's a deep stretch. So I want you to open up your stance, and we're just going to exaggerate our stance here. So when we try to get nice and wide, got your hips, got your nose, got your hips and your knees and your toes facing the front. And what I want you to do is push the hips back, we bend those knees, and we're just gonna take it to a wide-legged forward fold. So I want you to reach towards the ground if you can. Feel free to bend your knees to get there. Relax your head and neck, so bring your chin close to your chest. And feel free to move from ankle to ankle. Continue to breathe as you hold, or just stay here right in the middle and breathe it out. You're probably feeling your stretch in the back of your legs, definitely that lower back. But again, continue to move or breathe just for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. So meet me back in the middle and then slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Your head should be the last thing that comes up, just so we don't get dizzy. Awesome. Great job, team. So let's roll through those 3 movements one more time, now that we know what's going on. All right, block 1, 3 different movements. We're gonna start off with those lateral squats. You ready for it? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're stepping out to the right, we add our squat, we're back to the middle, going to the opposite side. Perfect. So 20 seconds, team. You move at your own pace, feeling the work in the lower body, but we're also feeling the stretch in that lower body. You got it, team. Again, connecting your breathing with your movements, deep inhales and exhales as we move. And as always, keep that core engaged. Pull that belly button in, work the core while you challenge the lower body. And we're almost there, team. We're here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Great job. Feel free to grab a quick drink if you need it. If not, we're going to flow to that next movement. So again, split stance deadlifts. Let's start off with the left leg, meaning let's step forward with that left leg. We're going to kick that right leg back, right heel up. We're going to push the hips back, reaching towards the ankles, and then we're back up. You ready for it? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're just going to move for 20 seconds. So the whole ideal here is we're keeping our back flat, we're keeping the core tight, and we're focusing on the left leg. So we're gonna feel it in the glutes, the hamstrings, maybe a little bit in the front of your legs, moving for about 20 seconds. So if you do have some light hand weights, dumbbells nearby, feel free to bring it to the party, feel free to bring it to the workout, and you can use it just for that extra challenge. But as you can probably feel, you can already feel the work without any dumbbells. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job, team. Slowly come up, and then we're gonna transition to the opposite side. Same deal to the right side. Stepping forward with my right leg, kicking that left leg back. Keep everything tight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're bending that front knee just a little bit. Give you a better angle here. Perfect. Core stays tight, and then on the way down, just make sure your back is flat. You don't want to round out your back. You want to focus on your form, focus on your pace, and continue to breathe. We got this, team. Looking good, moving with purpose. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Great job. Shake those legs out if you need to. And then we're gonna move to our next movement. It's just a deep stretch. It's a wide-legged forward fold. So again, open up that stance, feet flat, knees can stay slightly bent. We push the hips back. We just reach towards the ground and we breathe. Again, you can use your fingers to walk away from your body or maybe walk those fingertips towards your body. Feel free to move from ankle to ankle. And feel free to open up your stance a little bit wider if you need to. We just want to take some time here and just stretch out that lower body, especially the hamstrings, the glutes. We just finished working those glutes, the hips, and that low back. Relax your head and neck. Bring your chin close to your body. We're just going to relax some of that tension from the back of your neck and continue to breathe. We're here for another 3, 2, and 1. So meet me in the middle. We slowly roll it up again, one vertebrae at a time. Your head should be the last thing that comes up. And then walk those feet back in. Great job, team. We just knocked out our first block of movements. Take some time, grab a quick drink if you need it. Now we're gonna transition to our second block of movements, and we're gonna start off on the floor. So we're gonna take it to a downward facing dog, to a push-up. But if you're not comfortable being on the floor, you can do this workout, do this movement on the wall. But first things first, I want to show you this downward facing dog to push up. Again, we're going to move for 20 seconds. So if you're with me, meet me here. We go down dog, hang out here for a breath. We shift to that high plank. We add that push up, and then we go back down to that downward dog. You ready, team? We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're moving for 20 seconds, downward dog to push up. Couple modifications here. You can always go to your knees and add the push up and then go back to that down dog. You know, whatever works best for you. Keep it moving. We got another 10 seconds. Or you can always do this workout on the wall, the push ups. You got it. Keep it going. We got another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Wherever you're at, relax that body. Slowly transition to your feet. Maybe roll out those wrists if you need to. Maybe roll out those shoulders. But great job, team. Those are downward dogs to push-ups. Perfect. All right, so now we got to keep it moving. We're going to go back to that lower body and just meet me here. We're just going alternating hamstring curls. So standing hamstring curls, moving for 20 seconds starting now. And all we're doing is bringing our heels towards our glutes, towards the back of our leg. You got it. And again, this is one of those movements where you can pick your pace. You can speed it up if you need to, if you're looking for something a little bit extra, or you just slow it down. Just feel the work. Feel the work in the back of your legs. Feel the knees loosen up and stretch around your knees. You got it. Just try to stay tall. Keep the core tight. And we're almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Great job. Give yourself some time. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, a full minute. Take as much time as you need. But whenever you're ready, meet me back here. And we're going to stretch out the back of our arms. So those push-ups, they really challenge the triceps and your shoulders. Now, let's just give them a little stretch. So we're going to take that right hand. We're going to take it behind your back, behind your back, by your upper back. Then you're going to use that left hand to push down that elbow. And right away, you should feel the stretch in the triceps. But then we're just going to take that left. We're just going to push your hips off to the right and then allow your arms to drop off to the left. Now we're going to feel the stretch in your triceps and throughout the torso. And team, we're only going to stay here for a full 10 seconds. Continue to breathe as you hold or move. But whenever you're ready, meet me back in the middle. We relax those arms, maybe shake them out a little bit. And then we go to the opposite side. So left hand behind your back. Right hand pushes down that elbow. Again, hopefully you're feeling that stretch in the back of your arms, your triceps. Then we're going to add that extra lean where we drop your arms, your elbows to the right. We push the hips to the opposite side. And then we breathe it out. Again, I'm feeling my stretch throughout my torso, my lats, but especially my triceps, the back of my arms. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Meet you back in the middle. Relax the upper body. Again, maybe shoulder shrug it out. Awesome. All right, team, that's block 2. We got to roll through it one more time, but we got this. You ready for those push-ups? Again, you can go on the wall if you like. We're going for that full 20 seconds. Ready, set, and let's go. Again, if you're on the wall, just remember the further away from the wall you are, the harder it's going to be. The closer it's going to be, just a little bit easier. Do what works best for you. But if you're with me, we're on the floor. We're down dog. Little stretch for the shoulders to the push-ups. You got it. And again, modify. Move with purpose. Feel free to drop to your knees with that push-up and then go back to that downward dog. Do what works best for you. We are here for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Wherever you're at, relax the body. Feel free to drop to your knees. Roll out those wrists, and then we're going to transition back to our feet if you're on the ground. Feel free to roll out those shoulders if you need it. Awesome. Great job, team. All right, so take a breather if you need it. Those push-ups are no joke. Grab a quick drink if you need it. And then whenever you're ready, standing hamstring curls. Ready? Reset. Let's go. Again, you can take your time here. Feel the work in the back of your legs. Perfect. Feel the stretch around your knees, maybe in the front of your legs. And again, if you got some energy to burn, you can just pick up that pace a little bit. You can even take it to a jog if you like, or you just slow it down, breathe it out. Whatever you decide to do, we're only here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Great job, team. And then we're going to transition to those standing tricep stretches. So we're going to open up our stance, nice and tall. Right hand behind your head, behind your back. Left hand is going to push down that elbow, feeling that stretch in the triceps. And then we're just going to lean to the left, push the hips off to the right. And then we're just going to breathe it out for 10 seconds. If you need to reset, go ahead and reset. And then go right back into that stretch. We're here for another 3, 2, and 1. Meet me back in the middle. Again, shake off those arms if you need to. Same deal to the opposite side. Left hand behind your back. Right hand pushes down that elbow. And then we lean to the right. Push the hips off to the opposite side. Try to open up that chest. Yes, you got it. Just like that. And then we breathe it out to you. Stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Shake out those arms. Maybe give yourself some shoulder shrugs. A couple going forward and then a couple going backwards. Awesome. Great job, team. Well done. And then we're just gonna throw in 2 more movements just to cool down and stretch. It's gonna require a little bit of balance, but I know you got this. Our first one is a quad stretch. So we're gonna stretch out the front of our legs. So we're gonna grab that left ankle with your left hand. We're nice and tall here, feeling that stretch in the front of your legs. Again, if you're having trouble with balance, you can just hold on to the wall, bring that left heel in towards your glutes. Try to stay nice and tall here, and then we breathe it out. You got it. Stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. And then we switch it up. Same thing to the opposite side. So balancing on your left leg, we're grabbing that right ankle. We're nice and tall here, so keep the core tight. When you pull that belly button in and engage your core, it helps keep you nice and stable, even though we're still focusing on the stretch in the quads and the hips. You got this, team. Stay here for another 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Relax the legs, and then let's throw in one more stretch here. It's a posterior chain stretch, so something for the back of our legs and those glutes. So let's do this. We're gonna step forward with that left leg. So we got our left toe up, pushing that left heel into the ground. Again, we push the hips back and we reach for those knees. Maybe you reach for those ankles. You can even reach for your toes. And then we breathe it out, relaxing your head and neck. Again, if you're having trouble with balance, you can hold on to something for support. We just want to feel the stretch in the calves, the hamstrings, the glutes, a little bit in the low back. Stay here for another 3, 2, and 1, and then slowly roll it back up. Excellent. Same thing to the opposite side. So I'm gonna extend my right leg, right heel into the ground, left toe, right toe up. We push the hips back, and then we reach. Maybe start off at the knee, and then slowly take it to the ankles. You can get to the toes, get to the toes. Hold on to something for balance if you need to. Breathe it out. Feel the stretch in your calves, the hamstrings, the low back. We are here for another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll it up. Awesome. Great job, team. Well done. Way to work today. Great job, team. And thanks for working out with me today. So I'll be at different work locations throughout the month performing this workout. But if you can't join in person, save this video and give it a try a couple times a week. And team, if you have any questions or you want some additional support, please reach out to the wellness team. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all again next week for another Move Monday.